We're down at Castle Rushen, and we normally have quite a lot of lights in all these rooms, but today and all week actually it's been quite a special event. Jason's here to talk about it. Jason does scary things, and you go around the world doing this sort of thing, I understand?
We do, and this is the first time that the Isle of Man has hosted what is termed a scare attraction, and it's a 20-minute walkthrough experience with a narrative where the guests that walk through it become part of the story. So it's a little bit like immersive theatre or about being in a live horror movie, but it's scary fun, so it's designed for everybody, for families and for adults and children as well.
We're going to meet some of the cast in a minute. I mean, because this is the thing, it is very much interactive. Would it be that things jump out at you or things happen?
They do, but there are a lot of what we call impact scares, but it's narrative driven, so there's a very strong story to the experience. There's also quite a lot of humour in it. So our first characters that you meet are quite funny rather than frightening, but it is a dark room, so that's kind of the tester. If at that point guest doesn't really like it, then they can still escape, because after that there's no escape points. They go right through the experience, meeting all kinds of horrifying characters like the Master of the Castle, an executioner. We have a cunning lady, a hag. There's servants of the castle like the laundry woman and the cook, and also a huge horrific monster experience at the end, which is a sensory deprived experience where the guests have to be blindfolded. So it's good fun.
What do you think of the location?
The location's great. It was selected by Maddie Mitch, who is the director of If Limited this year. But the idea is that this scare attraction will operate every year on the Isle of Man, but in different locations. So this is the first of several.
Yeah, I should point out it's almost the end of this week in this event, but you're back next year. So.
We are indeed. It's been running this week from Wednesday through till Saturday, and it's been hugely successful. A lot of people have come to visit us, and the reviews have all been good. And Maddie has big plans for next year, I believe. So I've got to get my creative brain working, and we're totally different story, totally different location, but we will be using the same actors, so it's a little bit like repertory theatre in that regard. So the actors will be coming back, but they'll all be totally different from this year.
Oh, right. We're going to catch up with two. Who we're going to be talking to?
We're going to talk to Mortissa. She is the castle hag, and she has a room where she is casting spells and witchcraft with a clever lighting effect, and also Malu, who is a vampire, which is based on a folkloric tale of a supposed real vampire that haunts a churchyard here on the Isle of Man, so a little bit of fiction mixed with a little bit of fact as well.
So this is Jack and Jennifer looking resplendent, absolutely fantastic. I hope the cameras can see how much effort goes into this. We've heard about your characters, but you yourself, guys, I believe you kind of like doing this a lot. You've been doing it a long time, right?
Yes, I've been doing it a long time. I've been part of the company for around 8 years now, and I'm proud to say I've been part of almost every show, so it's something that we do very regularly.
You like scaring people?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we even met doing this, so yeah.
Hang on, you met doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, met and fell in love doing this, so it's an absolutely incredible job to do. It's, you know, unreal, and the amount of characters that we've played over the time, all weird and wonderful.
This place makes it pretty special, yeah?
It's amazing. I mean, a lot of the sets we construct ourselves, and they're fantastic, so it's amazing to be walking into something like this that has so much history. It's a pleasure to be here, and we've been made to feel really, really welcome by Maddie and the team. It's just been fantastic.
Well, one more to go here, so it's really all over this year, but you're back next year for more?
Absolutely, yes. We can't wait.
It's going to be absolutely brilliant, yeah.
And normally there's not so much light in here, right? Everything's pretty dark.
It's very dark. It's nice to see it, actually.
It's
really because we came in and did the installation at the beginning of the week, so we got a bit of a snippet of what it looks like. But yes, the lighting is very, very different. Like I say, we've installed it ourselves this week, so it's very spooky. But
and there's sound effects and all sorts goes on.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, smell effects, sound effects.
Yeah. You touch and come out and do you think, or you just keep? There's a bit of history there as well, isn't it? Because it's quite educational. Would it be?
It is, yeah. There is a narrative that runs throughout, and there are some characters based on historical figures from the Isle of Man, which is really lovely to bring that into a show in such a historic place. You know, the centre of Castletown. It's just it's really wonderful, and we've seemed to have gotten some very good reactions, which is great.
Yeah, and it's been enjoyable seeing the side of like researching it all and just having a wander about and speaking to all the locals and things like that, learning their accents and and
who've been amazing and made us feel really welcome. We've been really well looked after.
Have you seen any ghosts while you're here? Bump in the night.
You can feel a massive energy while you're in here.
Huge energy, yeah. There's been lots of spooky little things happening, but actually, generally, we've been made to feel welcome here as well. We don't want to step on any spooky toes, so
we've had a word.
We're all friends here.